We go ahead and call the regular March meeting of the Augusta Canal Authority to order. We don't have a quorum at present. We need one more member to come in. We do believe somebody will come in, as we normally do have a quorum. So we're going to skip anything that has to be voted on and move on down the agenda to item number 4. I believe Russ is going to talk to us about that, about the new logo from Show Pony.
What page is it on, Tanya?
It's the last
Under the
page.
B
The
tab.
last
Under
page.
B tab.
Yeah, B. sorry.
Okay, so we're not gonna vote on anything today, first of all, we don't have a quorum, but the other thing is, I took the brochure you gave me, the whole thing, gave it to Philip Kelly yesterday, the Kelly promotion, and full disclosure, Philip Kelly's a friend of mine, but I just gave him these prices to see if he could beat them. I told Philip we were gonna try to go somebody else, get three quotes. So, anyway, if we go with the current quote, it is $2,700 roughly to buy a starter pack of T-shirts and golf polo shirts for the board and our staff with our new logo as a launch for our launch party. So that's for information. I guess I could ask for a vote. Y'all authorize me to spend up to that much money, not more, based on what kind of prices come in and who we decide to go with.
Can I just say one thing?
You may.
And our new branding rollout event is March 27th. And for Show Pony, we have to let them know like right now. So if we don't get something going, whether it be with them or Kelly or somebody, we're not gonna have anything for our rollout event.
I'll have an answer to you in 24 hours if the board approves the expenditure.
Okay. If you will let Juliana know, because I will be out of the office the rest of the
Right.
week, so.
Yeah, and I'm in the works with Lauren right now on the website, so she and I have been talking back and forth anyway. So yeah, but to reiterate what Tanya said, yeah, I know she said the drink cups would probably be ready. I'm really not sure if the shirts would even be ready at this point, because it was kind of last minute. The buttons could be ready, the drink cups, and maybe the name badges.
So in case there's some board member aren't up to date, up to speed, we're having a rollout party for the new website and the new marketing logos and everything. What's the date, Juliana?
March 27th, so next
27th.
Thursday, 4 to 6,
So if you
out
make-
here in the courtyard.
Yeah, if y'all can make that, that'd be great. So
Yes, please.
All right, the only question I've got is, we haven't decided whether the board members are gonna have a different logo.
Yeah, if it'll say Canal Authority versus Heritage Area.
Right, so that determination's gotta be made, and I presume we wanna stay Canal Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Otherwise, we kinda lose that.
right.
And I think you and I discussed that actually. We talked about having to do authority, and then we would not be authority, we'd be Heritage Area. And then the staff downstairs.
I think it simplifies a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
They can go to y'all for all the questions and all that,
So,
so that'd be great.
I guess those that are here
Clever.
are in agreement that we want to stick with Canal Authority. New logo, but just use
Right.
the word Canal
Yeah.
Authority.
Enough of a number that's not relative to everything else material. I don't know, do we have to vote on something like that?
Well, we can't vote on anything right now,
Right, so-
Well,
so,
I did,
let me ask this
as
question.
acting day-to-day guy, I did not want to take that upon myself without running it by the board first.
Okay, so,
I think he has authority to do it. I mean, it's consultative, but I think he can do that. It's an
Do what?
expenditure
Well, I still want to get y'all's input, whether y'all
you
agree with
can't make
spending it or
the
not.
expenditure.
of $2,700. Okay.
It's got to be co-signed, we have to have two signatures,
I see.
anything over 2,000.
Because he's not officially the executive director.
Correct,
So,
correct.
what
My
about
apologies.
this? What about, are all 4 of us?
Yeah.
in-
6.
6 of us in agreement to move forward with this, and then we can do a phone poll vote on the others.
Sure. The one observation, it's a minor point on the Flex Cups, having just bought some myself. Webstront has a lower setup fee of $75 and a lower per unit cost.
What's it called again?
Webstront, it's a supplier for restaurants.
Oh, Webster, okay.
Webstront. So, anyway, it's not a whole lot of dollars, but when dollars are tight,
Yeah, well, and we can look at, that was the big thing, is just the turnover for this. And this would just be like initial
Yes,
purchasing,
this is
and
the
then when we
starter set.
bulk buy for the gift shop and stuff, that can be a whole different ballgame too.
understood.
We might go with them just because
It'll be
the time
quicker.
frame, and then I'm still looking at down the road to
Right.
change over.
I dig
to
it, I dig it.
And that, with website places like that, we can buy
But
like
you've got
a
two
lot.
setup fees at that point, so
Yeah.
wherever you go for, you might
That's
want to
true.
just stay with them.
That's true.
But maybe you can beat them up on that price when you buy more cups later.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so I think we're all in agreement. We'll just do a poll vote for the other members, and we'll have an answer back today.
Okay. Okay.
All right, any other questions on that? If not, well, let's see, what can we do? We can go ahead and go over the financials.
All right, good. Let's do that. So, we've still got $200,000 balance in operating fund. We've got a relatively healthy checking account in our regular fund, our regular checking balance.
Yes.
And we got some big checks coming in, thanks to the work of Noel Swears, who has been getting us up to date with our power bills. I do have some expenditures. Noel's got a copy of it. I'll pass it around. The $500,000 that the city got from the state for the pedestrian bridge. 2 or 3 weeks ago, they signed the MOU on it. They agreed to it. Jim Plunkett has got the signed copy of it. Richard needs to go sign it. They're gonna transfer $287,000 to us. We've got a proposal from Cranston I need to get signed, for them to start to work on the pedestrian bridge. The engineering, environmental, the site surveys, whatever they have to do. I mean, we're not gonna be paying anything, but I just want to go ahead and get to sign the Cranston proposal. Get it back to them.
Gotcha.
Is there any objection to that?
No?
Okay.
So this is money that's a grant that was given to the city
All
on
grant.
our behalf,
Correct.
and we approved a lot of it. I think we're just following through on what we already told them we'd do.
Exactly.
So we're a pass-through entity.
We're pass-through entity, basically. The money cut, well, the city's a pass-through entity. The money passes through them and comes to us, and then we pay the contractors.
Okay.
Okay. So that's basically all the financials I got. We had a good January because we had a really high Georgia power rate. They paid us,
What, do you happen to know what it was?
8 or 9 cents? 9 cents?
Sibley.
For Sibley.
Oh, that's great. And we were running wide open?
No, we're running 2 out of the 3 generators.
Okay.
That's because of the water level and stuff. We've been still fighting the
Is it
city.
okay to leave his name on?
We've got,
But we ran as much as we could.
as we
That's
could.
just a cover sheet.
Well, the good thing is the 2 750 kilowatt generators are running about 740. They go smoking ever since we replaced the
Right.
shaft there. So we get some good numbers out of that.
That's great.
Okay.
That's interesting. Rates went up.
Well, they're back down.
Oh,
They were up for like 1 month.
drat.
And that's really all I've got as far as financial. Anybody's got anything else for me? We continue to work on the Mother Holy Trinity, the church Trinity.
Yeah, Mother Trinity CME.
CME Church. That's pass-through money. Green Rock is doing all the work, basically. And we're taking the grant money, the $750,000 grant we got to do the stabilization, basically put a roof on it, stabilize the foundations. That's not really in renovations, but that is in progress now.
So you've been able to access that funding?
We have been able to access
Okay,
that
okay,
funding,
good.
and we've been paying all invoices.
Okay,
So,
great.
and that concludes my financial report.
All right, any other questions on the financial?
The total you've been able to work up and shake people down for looks like be a lot of money.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't had to go take any more money out of the
So that.
money
is
market
that-
account.
I mean,
I don't like the word shakedown, but yes.
excuse me. Well, but I mean, these
We've been
people,
diligent in our collection.
these people have owed us.
Yes,
So use
correct.
whatever terminology you want, but it's time for them to pay up.
Yep,
And,
and they are.
And they are, and not making a fuss about it. Okay, thank you.
All right,
Well, in that vein, I mean, I can give an update on, there was a request from, the buyers at Sibley Mill asking for another 90 days, and they gave us a long explanation of this is in their inspection period, but I don't think we have to decide it today because they were doing it based on an expiration of March 25th. The contract actually has an inspection period of like March, April, it's 30 more days. And the reason for that is the contract said it started with rezoning, but it was rezoning plus any appeal period, and that was 30 days. So they're miscounting, playing us to go back to them and point that out because they already, we gave them that and tell them we're not inclined to extend beyond the 30 days and they need to move. And,
Good.
so
That's good.
we'll see.
and electrical anymore on that, as far as the meter?
No, they just want to have a reason to delay, I think. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but
You don't say.
our metered numbers, they want to have a separate meter just for them to be able to check that we are generating what we were saying we're generating. But they have meters at both facilities. I know they have one at the apartment complex, one at the warehouse, so they can check it that way. So,
I think so. Okay,
Can I mention one more thing I
Sure.
forgot? So for next week, I'm talking to Lauren at Weir Stewart. They're putting together a graphic design invitation. And I'd really appreciate if y'all could reach out to your commissioners and your state delegates, whoever put you on the board, to invite them. Of course, we'll also send them an email, but just kind of, get them to come for this event. We're gonna just do like some finger foods and cocktails, and like around 5, we'll do a little ceremony, I guess, of unveiling is what they're calling it. It's just gonna be some like poster boards of like the new logos and kind of describe what we're gonna do. And
This is the 27th.
27th, yes.
Yeah.
So a week from Thursday, 4 to 6. But I think that's all that we wanted them to invite, right? Because we're gonna not state department heads, good lord, city department heads that y'all work with, like utilities, and then I'm gonna reach out to the media, and Tanya's gonna reach out to the members and volunteers and stuff. So hopefully we'll have a little turnout.
What time was that again?
4 to 6. It's kind of more like a drop-in. I think we're kind of pushing what they're going to put on the invitation. But Weir Stewart's putting together a graphic that we're going to send, and I just texted her to see when it would be ready. But that'll be, so we're going to soft launch our website the end of this week, and not tell it, just make sure it's got all the tweaks in it and everything we need, and then really talk about it next week and start the rebranding and change all of our social media over and all of our website and kind of show it off. But yeah, if y'all could reach out to your commissioners, that'd be great.
And you're
And anyone
expecting
else?
some press?
Hopefully,
Okay.
yeah. I'm
got
kind
the
of,
press.
We'd love for the Augusta Press to be there.
yeah. I'm waiting for the final graphic design so I can send it out. I was gonna reach out to Cliff over at Morning Mix and some folks over at Fox 54 that have come over recently and done some footage on us. So we've got some contacts, and we'll see. Yeah, because I would love that to be on the news. Show
At
that
the
we're,
Discovery Center, right here?
yeah, we're gonna shoot right there in the courtyard where the gazebo is.
Okay.
And that's where we actually did it in 2016. Richard remembers when we did the new logo with the wheel on it, and Deke Copenhagen came and talked. Was he mayor then, or was he just? He was still mayor then? Okay, I couldn't remember. So, anyways.
So this made me think something
Yes.
not related to that. So Monday at 9 o'clock, if any board members are available, I'm meeting with Tamika Williams, the new Recreation Department Director here. on Shore Ramblers. I know we're closed on Mondays, but
That's fine.
Shore Ramblers.
We actually do have school groups coming in Monday,
And
so you might
If
have
she's
some.
got time, I'm even gonna put her in the van and maybe drive down the towpath, show her the canal stuff. I don't know how familiar she is with the canal operations, what we involved in. But we need better relations with the recreation department.
No question.
And hope to kick them off on Monday. Good. But any board members available, welcome to join me.
All right, well, due to our, non-quorum, which we rarely have, we always have a great crowd in here. I guess everybody's getting ready for Masters and still cleaning up from
Well,
Helene.
Ben's
And Ben
Lawson.
Right.
lost his brother.
Oh, no.
So,
I don't remember the last time we had it, so I mean, this is an oddity.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, yeah.
so
I don't know if that's ever happened for me.
we will, just adjourn the meeting if nobody has anything else to bring up before the authority.
Well, I might say one thing, just so the people who are on the phone and might not realize, you know, since we lost, Tyler, Russ has been coming in as a volunteer, every day basically as a job, and he's been the one.
I took a vacation day yesterday.
Yeah, his
Wow.
offer said back.
An unpaid vacation day.
But and that's, if you hadn't timed your retirement just right,
That's right.
you wouldn't
I
be
wouldn't
able
be
to do
able
it.
to.
But
You're right.
it's really worked well.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, he's been very helpful. He always
Yeah.
checks on us and makes sure we don't need anything, and the things are, walks around and sees
Yeah.
what's going on, so we appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Russ, you've stepped into the breach, man. We had, for our audience on the video, we had a sad loss of our executive director, and unexpected and abrupt, and our board member here stepped in to fill the void, especially in times where we were financially challenged and really couldn't afford it. And so and you know where everybody is. The staff knows you, and the operation, and I don't think anybody could be any more grateful than this board is to you.
It's my pleasure. Labor of love.
Been doing a great job.
Thank
All right, since no motion for adjournment can be made, is there consensus that we adjourn?
I consent.
Okay, we're adjourned.
All right.